tonight. From the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. From the gun, it's Tua. And complete to Drake London. But the numbers for London last week, 6 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
Having a nice season. Number 8 in the league in receiving yards, and not just making his team happy, but anyone who's picked him in fantasy football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. ETN bringing in another one. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Play action. Now it's Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. From midfield, here's Tua. He finds his man, complete. It's Holt. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. Going for it, here's ETN. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And they'll go again with ETN. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Etienne will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Connor is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Etienne. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. They'll be led out by the former 7th-round pick from FIU at quarterback. It's Alex Magoo.
And the first possession isn't until the 2nd quarter, but what's nice about it, it's only down 3. So what you sell your team on is, look, 1 possession, 1 drive, we put it in the end zone. We're in the lead in this game. Let's go, guys.
Here's Magoo looking to throw it. That going to be caught downfield by Miller. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. Magoo. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Throwing here, Magoo. And that will be incomplete.
And absolutely zero surprise that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He finds his man, complete. It's Holt, and he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's second down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll run with Sanders. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Once again with Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the 31, Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, partner. There's no intent here because Von Miller, a former NFL Man of the Year award winner, he likes to play the game the right way. But in this case, makes a mistake and gets in just a little bit too late, and that draws the penalty.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Derrick Henry, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Next, we'll visit the other team in Texas as we head down I-45 to check on the Texans at home in Houston. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Michael Gallup, a touchdown catch in the victory. And lastly, we'll all be tuned in on Monday night for what should be a great one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open up in the second half? To find out, we get it back to our guys in the booth, Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now Magoo out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. To throw is Magoo. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Rolling to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Magoo back to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The tally there, -8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
On second down, Etienne once more. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Another tote for Etienne. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. Well, it's a 3rd and somewhat manageable now, not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tua now on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will score! Touchdown, Panthers! Miles Sanders, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards there, a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Tua now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 19. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Holt. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw again. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Holt. And he is out of bounds here. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. On 2nd and goal, Tua. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Colin Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On play action, they'll throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Dalton Schultz, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On second and very short, Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And they're going to speed things up here. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. It's a second down run with Sanders. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Panthers, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they can't quite seem to turn things around.